Alright guys, welcome back to our channel, Nick and Helmi. Happy Chinese New Year and Gong Si Pad Chai. Yes, we are here in Burwood, Chinatown. We're back again, but this time around, we're gonna be actually showing you some of our favorite food spots here in Burwood. Usually we come over here, we kind of go everywhere, we showcase, we try different food. We want to really show you what we usually eat off camera here in Burwood. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this. This is, I guess, a tribute to Chinese New Year. There's a lot of festivity happening here in Burwood, and it's always alive. It's crazy, it's happening, and yeah, first stop is Wonton Warrior. It's a restaurant that we love. It's a small, comfy restaurant, but it does really good noodles and really good wonton. So stay tuned till the end because it's gonna be a fun-filled adventure of eating. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe so you get notified when we post our brand new video every week.
Alright, so this place, we've been coming here every single time we are in Burwood. Like, if we go to Burwood, we're like, what to eat? Here we go. This is called Wonton Warrior. It's quite small restaurant. It's just off the Burwood Chinatown. It's in the main road, but they do a lot of good noodles and wonton. So today we are going to order what we normally order, which is the dry noodle with scallion oil, the dan noodles with the peanut sauce, ooh, and the wonton in special chili sauce, and chicken bites, which is Nick's favorite.
Yes, this is a no BS episode. It's basically what we love to eat. We've been wanting to showcase to you guys what we normally eat other than the stuff that we try on camera. And this is one of them at Wonton Warrior in Burwood. I always get the chicken bites here. It kind of looks like a popcorn chicken, but it's really, really good. It's lightly coated. You can see there. Put a little bit of that sweet chili and then just bite it. If you tried Taiwanese chicken or fried chicken before, it's kind of like that, but in a smaller kind of format. And it's chewy, it's tender, it's succulent, the meat. It has really nice kind of seasoning, you know, like a saltiness to it as well. You can see a little bit of that coating and fatness inside there. I think this is kind of the Thai portion because it's really, really tender. Kind of reminds me of Hot Star's kind of coating. Really, really delicious.
Okay, so this is my favorite food here, which is the dry noodle with scallion oil. Look at that. It's super simple dish. So it's basically just noodle, as you can see there, and fried egg, and underneath, I know it's called dry noodle, but underneath there's actually a lot of sauce, like soy sauce, oil, scallion oil. This one is like, oh my god,
and some fried shallots too, I see
there.
Beautiful.
So the noodle is like soft, a little bit chewy, but the flavor, the soy sauce, the scallion oil is just so flavorsome. It's really, really good. This is a very simple dish, but trust me, this is my favorite. It's really good. And normally I have the chili, obviously. So let's put more chili. Well, there's no chili here, that's why we need chili.
Next up is the ultimate noodle here at Wonton Warrior. It's the dan noodle, so there's peanuts in it, as you can see, and then it's all that chili broth there, all that coriander, nice minced pork on top of there, pickled veggie, and then I think there's some pepper there and possibly cumin as well. Once you mix it, it gets kind of thick and creamy. You get kind of more like the kind of peanutty flavor coming out. Even the broth's changing color to, I guess, a more kind of light yellow kind of broth there. This one is a handmade noodle, so you can see how firm and how sticky all the broth is, you know, encasing all the noodle, which is really good. I always love noodle that does that, because then when you bite it, you get all that flavor. It's so beautiful. So good, so creamy, very nutty, very peanutty taste there. And then you got a little bit of the underlaying of chili hit, but not very strong. It's more that kind of nutty feeling that you have, the nutty taste. The more you dig in, the more creamier it gets, really. that really that peanutty taste, that peanutty creamy broth there, like unbelievable. Yeah, but it's really nice, it's really good. Not too spicy at all. Just more like kind of peppery kind of spice there. But as Helmi was saying, if you kind of want to level up your chili, add a bit more chili to it. You know, that's gonna pump up a little bit of the flavor as well. Extra chili. That's generally the stuff that they put on the wonton here. All the chili on top of the wonton. But yeah, you can use it on the dan dan noodle. Beautiful. Really gives it a really nice final kick to it.
Finally, wonton. Obviously, we are in Wonton Warrior and we have to eat the wonton, right? So we normally got the spicy wonton and they're very generous. There are 12 pieces right here. And normally we do takeaway because we can't finish everything, but their wonton is really good. Look at that. That's the chili oil right there. The noodle. Gosh, I was talking about the noodle, keep thinking about the noodle. Anyway, so the right, so the wonton, the skin wonton is really nice, really thin, and the fillings. Normally, like I hate it when the wonton is like quite thick in terms of the skin, and inside is very stingy. There's not much meat or veggies, but this one is loaded. So the sauce is not really spicy, it's more vinegar. So it's like chili oil and vinegar. It's really good. If you eat on wonton, anyway, you have to have it with vinegar and chili. So there you go.
And soy sauce.
That's why.
Depends
oh yeah,
what kind
soy
of-
sauce
yeah.
as well. Yeah. But yeah, I love the wonton here. So good.
I'm very full right now, so we're gonna do a little bit of a walk before we head down to our next place to eat, which we're actually not sure where. But anyway, if you're here, also get the plum drink. Didn't show you guys earlier, it's already finished, but it's really good and refreshing, especially after all that crazy oily stuff and the vinegar, to chili. Yeah, so yeah, this is actually really good and refreshing, and it's homemade. Alright, so here we are at Kirin Bar. We actually had a little break. We were so sleepy after that first place. We went to
Yeah.
Westfields for some coffee.
Yep.
But yeah, this is a gelato place. And if you follow us on Instagram, you might have seen that we've actually posted this.
Yes, it's called Kirin Bar. This is our second time coming here, and first time we tried the hojicha. If you love green tea, hojicha, which is stronger matcha, you're gonna love this place because their gelato is very good. Nick tried the strawberry cowpiece.
Yeah, that's right, but they don't have it
Yeah,
today. So
they
I
don't
think it's kind of like seasonal, you know, they change kind of daily or, you know.
Yeah. And everyone in the Instagram asked us to try this one, which is the peach oolong gelato. So let's try it.
How was it?
I love it. So if you love peach, which obviously I do, and this is like summer, this is really nice and refreshing, and it got this taste of oolong tea as well. So it's sort of like bitter and also some sweetness as well. It's very nice. And for those of you who think, oh, that's gonna be very sweet, no, it's not. Trust me, it's not that sweet. Yeah, I love it. I think this place is gonna be our frequent place. Maybe we will try every single flavor right there. What do you think?
Nice and refreshing. You're right, not too sweet, just kind of right there. You got that peachy flavor, and then right after that you got like the oolong tea flavor. Kind of gels quite well as well. This place is actually quite interesting as well. They also sell some roll cakes here. So if you want an alternative to just gelato, they've got some roll cake here. But apparently Helmi also said that, well, she just told me that you can actually get Kirin Bar gelato from Taiki IGA in Haymarket, Chinatown, in the CBD.
Yeah.
It's like a top there. So yeah, if you want an easy access and you don't want to come to Burwood, you can come to Haymarket in
But
Chinatown.
I think it's not full range.
Yeah, definitely not as full range as here, obviously, where the store is. Getting really full again. We're actually eating a lot today, especially that first place, because Helmi ordered 2 noodles. I told her to order 1, and she was like, no, I want to get 2, because she wanted to show you guys the 2 that she really likes. But now we're really full after that ice cream. Well, gelato. We're at Burwood Chinatown now. It's a lot of street food here. We featured this quite a lot. We are at one of the places that I like to get some snacks, I guess. We call it snacks. Some people call it food. We call it snacks. It's called Guo Kui master, and it's like a Chinese flatbread, which they put in the tandoor oven. Kind of reminds me of that Taiwanese black pepper fuzo bun, where they put it inside the tandoor oven for a while there, and then it just expanded, so that's what we're gonna get. There is like a couple of different flavor: beef, lamb, pork, and sweet potato too. I'm not sure what we're gonna get, either the pork or the beef. Okay, that is so hot and it smells really fragrant. And you know what? It complements really well with the weather. Right now the weather is beautiful, but it is super humid. It's sticky as hell. Kind of feels like you're in Asia. But yeah, this is I think it's a Chinese pancake called Guo Kui.
Guo Kui.
Yeah, but as you see, a lot of sesame seed there. You can see earlier she was just rolling the dough, and then she put all that sesame seed, mixes a little bit of that beef inside. So there are pieces of beef inside. So I thought it was just one layer of the pancake, and then like in the middle somewhere, you've got like pieces of the beef. But apparently, look at this. It's like a small hollow opening inside there where
it's
all
like
the
a
beef.
Pocket.
Yeah, it's a little pocket there. The beef is thinly wrapped around by the dough there. You can see the dough is not too thick, and then it's kind of crispy as well. This kind of feels like there's 3 layers, right? So you got the dough layer in the top, and then inside you've got that beef, which kind of feels a bit like a beef jerky, mixed with a minced beef. Very interesting. A lot of pepper, I can feel it as well. There's some carrots, pieces of carrots, I think, there all around the beef as well. It's quite a portion, yeah? Right? Yeah, I mean, like, it's not gonna keep you full because it's pretty hollow. But yeah, it's a nice snack just to fill you in before any main course that you would have here around Burwood. Yeah, nice. Really feel like beef jerky, mixed with a minced beef. So it's a little bit soggy, the beef. It's not like beef jerky where it's crispy and anything like that. But it's just, it's very interesting. Possibly, I think there's also some cumin inside the beef as well. Really very traditional kind of Chinese flavored beef here, but really good, tasty.
So this is our life. We normally go to like Asian supermarket and then find something unique.
That's right, yes, because there's just so much unique stuff
I know.
in Asian supermarket. Yeah.
Have you guys seen this? So
this is one of our favorites.
yeah, this is yogurt drink, and look at that. It's like baby bottle.
Yeah.
And they have strawberry, mango, and original.
That's
Mango
right.
is the best.
So now you can remember how to suck.
Alright, and this one, oh my god, it's like our favorite, which is the sugar lolo. It's only 5 calories, which is very low.
And 0 sugar apparently.
Yes. So we normally go to Stratfield and then buy the whole box. I think $20 for, I can't remember how much.
Maybe about 10 maybe?
Yeah, well,
I think-
it's cheaper basically. Yeah. Ice cream.
You just had ice cream, Helmi.
Oh yeah. Alright, so this is summer. It's actually 7:30. It's still bright, but it's time for dinner. And this is one of our favorite places as well. It's called Canton Noodle House. I think they've been there forever. It says from 1999. So maybe some of you haven't even born yet.
But this is like an institution. If you live around the area, I'm sure you know about this place. It's been here years and years and years. The menu is intense, right? Pages and pages of menu. My tip, right? Because there's so much variety, and I think this is really good value for the portion that they give you. Bring a couple of friends, okay, 4 of you, right? So then you can try a lot more dishes, right? Because with Chinese food, they always give you a big portion, so you get really full really fast. So if you bring a lot of people, you can try different dishes and you're gonna be happy, okay?
Alright, so we ordered the chow mein, combination chow mein, which is the crispy egg noodle with combination of everything. So we got the pork, seafood, beef, chicken, some veggie, and what's this one? Barbecue pork. Yeah. What I need is the chopped chili and soy sauce. I always got that.
Yep, that's like Helmi's go-to.
Yes.
Chopped chili and
Soy sauce.
soy sauce.
So Nick already know the taste before even try. Familiar taste.
You know, that chili, it's already good, but it's kind of plain, right? It's just very homey comfort food. You know, when you add that chili, now, that's what we're talking about.
But the thing is, you never eat the chili. You only dip it. Whereas I eat the chili.
I usually just dip it into the chili, here, with the soy sauce here. Helmi actually takes the chili and eat them.
Yes.
I'll tell you, right? It's very spicy. It is very spicy. That's why I just dip it. I cheat, okay? But it's good. And I love the combination because you kind of get everything. You get the veggies, you got some of that mushroom down the bottom here, some corn. So it's just really beautiful, actually. So if you don't know what to pick between pork, you know, beef or seafood, just get everything, really. It's good. You know, you can't go wrong with combination. You know why? Because if you don't like the seafood, you can always just put it aside and just eat the beef or the pork, you know what I mean? But I like everything, you know, kind of like a garbage bin here.
So every time we go to Chinese restaurant, normally I order hot pot. Now everyone will think, oh, hot pot is like, you know, the spicy broth and you just dip your meat. But it's actually not. There's different type of hot pot. The other hot pot, which is the sizzling one. This is one of the sizzling hot pot that I like. Normally it's sizzling though, but I don't know why this one, it's not really sizzling. But yeah, this one got the tofu and beef. And I think this sauce is XO sauce. Yeah.
A very creamy XO sauce,
Very
if
creamy
anything.
XO sauce. Oh, and got ginger as well. Look at that. That's huge ginger. Every day, I can basically eat tofu. If I cook at home, I'll cook tofu. Right, Nick? Yeah, this kind of tofu is really nice for soup or for like hot pot like this. It's really soft inside and you have to deep fry it first for a couple of minutes. Look at that. Let's try this. It got this strong XO sauce and also ginger, so it's very like comfort food, seriously. And I think what we need is rice. Unfortunately, we don't have rice. We're just gonna eat it with noodle. If you never tried this kind of hot pot, you have to. So it's not that spicy and oily hot pot broth, but seriously, I think this version of hot pot is much better. Alright, so we are officially in food coma. We actually take away. Ta-da! This is our lunch for tomorrow. There's other Chinese restaurant that we also love, which is the Stonebowl, which is like stone pot in Chatswood, and the Sydney Dumpling King as well. But obviously we can't eat everything in one day. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to punch the like button, subscribe, ring the bell notification, and I'll see you next week. See ya!